You know, there's this subtle, almost secret superpower that you use every single day, and you probably don't even realize it. It's this hidden force that's quietly shaping your entire life, and in this Explanaire, we're going to pull back the curtain on it.
So let me just ask you straight up. Are you aware that you're carrying a superpower with you right this second? Most of us aren't, and yet we're using it all the time, shaping our world in ways we were never really taught to see.
The thing is, this power is completely invisible. You can't see it, you can't touch it, but its effects, they're everywhere. Think of it like a hidden current that's guiding the course of your career, your relationships, your health, everything.
A great way to think about it is as the silent architect of your reality. Seriously, every single success, every relationship, every outcome you've ever experienced was first drafted on its blueprint, way before it ever became real.
And that power? Well, it's your own mind. It's not a new idea. Over a century ago, a writer named W. Atkinson put forward this radical concept that our mind isn't just some byproduct of the brain. It's a living, dynamic force that can actually shape the world around us.
Okay, so you're probably wondering, how does this actually work? To get it, we need to look at a fundamental law that Atkinson believed governs, well, everything, from the tiniest particles to our biggest ideas.
He called it the law of affinity. And the principle is so simple. Like attracts like. But for Atkinson, this wasn't just some nice saying. He saw it as a core rule of the cosmos, something that plays out on every single level of existence.
I mean, think about it. In the physical world, we see this everywhere, right? Atoms seek out other atoms like they're old friends at a party. Magnets pull iron filings into their field, no questions asked. Atkinson's big leap was saying this exact same law applies to the mental world. Your thoughts, he said, act like these living currents of energy, constantly pulling in people and experiences that vibe on the same frequency.
And we've all felt this, haven't we? That instant click with someone. There's no logic to it, just this weird, powerful magnetic pull. It's fascinating. Yogic philosophy actually has an explanation for this. It talks about complementary energies, the masculine Shiva and feminine Shakti, basically recognizing each other and seeking balance. It's a deeper kind of attraction that's running way beneath the surface.
All right, so this is where things get really interesting, and maybe a little controversial for some. Can thoughts actually influence the physical world? Like, can they literally move objects? Well, history is filled with some pretty mind-bending claims. You've got the filmed experiments on Nina Kulagina back in the 70s, who appeared to move small objects with just her mind. And then you have ancient texts like the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, which describes siddhis, these special abilities like manifesting your desires out of thin air, or even influencing the forces of nature through intense focus.
But look, whether you're on board with bending spoons is almost beside the point, because here's the truly undeniable power. Thoughts move people. A single idea can ignite a revolution. A quiet word can heal a community. A shared vision can get a team to do the impossible. That is mind power in action, and we see it every single day.
So if we all have this incredible power, the big question is, how do we steer it? Atkinson thought of the mind as a dynamo, a super powerful engine that just kind of sits there until you direct its energy. He laid out 3 pillars for doing exactly that.
It all starts with concentration, focusing your mental energy like a laser beam, because scattered thought is just wasted power. Once you're focused, you use visualization. You create this incredibly vivid picture in your mind of what you want, feeling it like it's already yours. And finally, you bring in your willpower. That's the sustained intention, the engine that channels that focused thought out into the world to make things happen.
And this isn't just theory. It has very real practical uses. Think about it. A leader's powerful vision inspires a whole company to act. A patient's belief in getting better can literally trigger healing in the body. A silent, positive intention can totally change the vibe of a room. This power can be trained, and it all starts with a simple, daily mind workout. Here's a really simple practice, inspired by these traditions. First, just sit quietly and take some deep breaths to calm your system down. From that calm place, visualize your goal in sharp, clear detail. Then, and this is key, affirm it in the present tense. Not I will be, but I am. And the final step? Feel gratitude. as if it's already happened. That feeling of gratitude is so crucial because it aligns your emotions with your intention.
And you know what the best part is? This entire practice doesn't take a ton of time. We're talking just 5 minutes. That's it. 5 minutes a day to sharpen your focus and start consciously aiming this incredible inner force with way more precision.
So this hidden force we've been talking about, it's not fantasy. It's literally woven into the fabric of reality, from the pull between atoms to the connection between two people. It's the blueprint of creation itself. And you, your mind, you're the architect holding the pen.
Which really just brings us to the final and most important question. It's a question for you to take with you from this explainer. Knowing that your thoughts are the blueprint, what are you choosing to build with your mind today?